Okay, in this demo I'm going to show you how to work with replies, how to receive replies, and how to export replies, print replies, and generate reply reports. So let's move to the inbox, and here you can see a list of all replies that we've received. At the top of this grid is a filter where we can select what time period we want to include in replies, so you can change that according to what you want. Now let's look at one of the replies here. The reply was fine, thanks. The program automatically links it with an original message, hi there, how are you? It does that by seeing what was the last message sent to the cell number, and therefore it assumes that was the original message that this reply is to. Okay, whenever you click on send receive, then the program is going to send any SMS messages that are queued in the outbox, and it will also check for replies. If you are in the inbox, then you can also just click on the check replies button to check for replies, and there you see a notification, no new replies. It's also possible to click on this drop down here and click on the check all replies. This will check all replies for a certain time period, last week, last 2 weeks, etc., if you should have the need to do such a check. Okay, then we have buttons here, mark read, mark unread, convenience features for you to know which messages you've already processed and you don't need to still read. When you move to a message after a few seconds, it will be marked as read. You can also delete messages. So let's delete, and then you can delete all messages in the view or delete selected messages. When you delete a message, it's not deleted permanently, it goes to a replies bin. If you go up to the tools menu, then we can access the replies trash bin, and here we can see replies that we've deleted. We can restore them or permanently delete them. Okay, then we also have an option to print out replies or export replies. If we click on one of these buttons, then you'll see we have a list of options to determine which replies to send out, currently selected messages, all messages in the current view, or a specific time range of replies. When you export it, will export it to an Excel file. And then the last item in this section is the replies report. This can be quite useful because it will make a selection of all replies with some keywords, and then you can export that to an Excel file. So let's just look at this quickly. There are 4 steps that you need to just go through. The one is the time period. There's an option to generate report from the last time that a report was done, if you want to do it that way. Then the other option is for a specific time period. You can make a selection there. Then the options section, preview report, you can have that checked. And then here we have an option to download replies. You might want to just do a check one more time before the replies report, or otherwise you can just keep don't download replies, and that will use the data that you've already got in the grid. And then the key part of this reply report are the keywords that you've got here that you want the message to match. So if the message contains any of these words, then it will be included in the report, and it's case insensitive. It doesn't matter if it's capitals or not capitals. And then the last thing is you need to select a destination to put the report into. So now let's just run the report, and we can see 2 replies come in here. This one matches no, and then this one also, there's a no in another, so that's why this match is there. Then when you want to export, you can click on this button here. So again, if let's say you wanted to match all replies that had a yes in them, you change that to yes, and then you'd see replies that have yes in them. Okay, that's the reply section.